Right, hello everyone. Welcome to PRF1 Friday nights. There we go, just a little sound check. Right, okay, yeah, welcome to PRF1 Friday nights, 8:30. We're on round 16 of a 22 round championship. Just going to see if I can find your driver on the lap. Apologies we're late, but not through our faults, to be honest. Switch went down for a while, so not too bad. At least we're only 5 minutes till the end of Q1, so we haven't missed that much, have we? So it's not too bad. But yeah, Switch decided to go down and just couldn't even get on it, so I'll start streaming. There we go. As you see, people getting early laps in. It's a dry Baku circuit. Quali. Start mark heads to the line, 141 forward up, puts him into P7. And I suspect safe. It looks like we've lost Aaron and Operator early doors. Whether they crashed or whether they've opted to start from the back, I'm not 100% sure, guys, because obviously I've been trying to sort Twitch out, so I'm not sure what's happened beforehand. Yeah, so basically refreshing non-stop. So, hello, Mr. Whale. You realise I actually have power in this league, Mr. Whale, don't you? And I'm more than happy to give you some sort of ban. I really don't mind. Where are you, anyway? You on there somewhere? I see you. Oh, there you are, P4. I wasn't looking at eye up, sorry. So, Mr. Dre, in from the line. Bit left, right first, and then down to the line. We'll see if we can get a heli hop back at some point in the in Q1. Only 3 minutes 40 left, so we've got a couple of drivers on outlaps at the moment. It's Dre across the line, 42.268, puts them into P9. That's again probably safe, I would say. It's Fatal Defiance, who's currently in a little bit of trouble. It's and Shrek and Dawdy Cat are in the drop zone at the moment. Oh, I saw something come off the car then. Some of it, so I can't see anything unless it was debris that he's run over from another car previously. I suppose it could have been. Fatal. No, he's backed out of his lap. It's first sector. So to get actually out of the drop zone, Shrek needs to improve by basically 2 tenths, just under 2 tenths, and he's already 5.5, well, over a half a second up, 5.5 tenths up in sector 1, so looking good for the Ogre. Evening, Mark. Thank you very much, mate. Stood nothing. Operator binned it. Oh dear. Fucking Asda, you Reading. I'm sorry, mate. Sorry. It's only one notch above the minimum, and that's what I've got a habit on. So, write a letter to Twitch or something and complain. So, Fatal Defiance then is retired. I think he's done that in the pits because he backed out that last lap. So, Shrek heads to the line, no invalidation, be a good clean lap. And I think it's going to put him safe. Yeah, 1.4.1 puts him up to P9. Very much safe. That knocks Fatal Defiance out. Dawdy Cat at 8 temps up so far. It's looking like he's going to go safe. Put Goomba in trouble. It looks like Goomba's just started a lap, actually. We'll be able to move to him after. Yeah, nearly a second up now. Dawdy Cat. Although... well, actually, no. He needs to find a lot more time, doesn't he? Sorry, I misread his previous time. He needs to find another second just to get in amongst things here. So now 1.1 up, but that's a 44.0. He's still some way off getting through in this session, which is unlike Doherty, to be fair to him in recent times. So, and I think that's Doherty basically done. He ain't got no energy to go on and improve again, and he's just hit the wall. So, yeah, that's the end of Doherty's qualifying then. So that means everybody's safe now. So we're going to lose Fatal, Doherty, Kaka, Aaron, and Operator in the first qualifying session. But to be honest, boys, I promise you, as I've seen it twice this week already, I raced here Wednesday night, commentated here on 100% last night, and I promise you, starting from the back here is not the worst thing in the world at all. So, that's when I raced here on Wednesday night, I actually deliberately dropped to the back, to free from the back myself, and deliberately hung back and get through the first few corners before I even considered getting close to the car ahead, and it seemed to work for me. So, yeah, obviously not saying it's going to be like that tonight. We just don't know. Ryan or Ryan, Rex or Ryan. I think that still said Ryan. I don't think it's Ryan. So, first time on track in PRF1 tonight, I believe. Unless somebody wants to put me right on that. So, improving again. So, he looks like he's putting down a little marker here. It's a spreader and 0. As well, rejoin. This is going to put him quickest, I believe, in Q1. So it's almost like he's laying down a little marker to the other boys at the top there. Just say, hang on, look, I've got pace here. So if we didn't already know that, because I don't know if they know each other, so if we didn't already know that, they do now. Very much expect pole positions to be in the 39s at the very least. So not expecting a 140 something to take pole position today. So I think we're just waiting for Doherty Kaka's car to be pushed into the pits, and we can move on. You clearly do have the barrow get booted. I promise, Mr. Wow, that wasn't me. I wouldn't do that to you. There we go then, guys. There's our Q1. Does Ray realise it was short qualifying because he's celebrating in Discord? Sorry, that it wasn't short qualifying and it's full quali. He was celebrating in Discord. I don't think he realises. It's like, come on, pole position. Oh dear. Sorry, I shouldn't have. It's his first race tonight. Oh, you're not shocking, Doherty. Oh, right, using new pedals and servo, whatever that is. I cannot get used to pedals. Okay. Cameron's just told him that it's full qualifying. Yes, Ollie, it was. When I came on to start the stream, it had gone down. It was on previous to it because I got everything ready and prepared and that. But at some point between that and coming on, which was about an hour and a half, it went down. I don't know what I'm doing size one. I don't need that. Here comes the realisation from Ryan that he's not on pole position just yet, and he's maybe using an extra set of tyres that he didn't mean to. Oh, fair play though. Really meant something to him, so fair play, Ryan. Just keep it Kaka. This is one of those tracks where you don't need to be quick to score well here. As long as you keep it going, and if you stay throughout the race, you'll probably finish... Well, stay instant free throughout the whole of Baku, you'll probably finish in the top 10 quite comfortably. So... It's 3 cars really close together. Mr. Whale is the first of them. And it's 2 McLarens. Oh, it's 4 cars in fact. And there's an Alpine. So Mr. Whale sort of says, yeah, yeah, no, you carry on, boys. I don't want any of that. Looks like Spreader's first on track. Sorry, I didn't do that hilly hot lap, did I? So I'll do that in just a moment. Yeah. By the way, so I said that earlier on, there's only 2 people there, so welcome to everybody else who's joined. Thank you very much. And so Spreader looks to have first on track. Let's do the hilly hot lap with Spreader. I don't think I've actually done it before. You're right. You had a little moment there actually. Obviously you head down the long straight, open up the DRS. Head down over the line, start your lap, and into turn. Have a late braking into turn 1, which we come close to the curb. You don't necessarily actually use the inside curve there. And into turn 2, same again really. So you don't need to use it, but it's all about getting a good exit, which is all the way here. So DRS again into turn 3. Late braking again. Usually down to, I'd say usually down to 3rd. So maybe use the 2nd there. It's fine. You see the first 4 corners really are very similar. So then you go into this chicane, which is it's so easy to get wrong there. It's very nice from Spreader there. Into this late braking right-hander now that takes us into the castle section. So you use loads of curb on the inside, and then into the castle. A little bit of throttle through, and then again it's all about the exit. So Spreader get a bit of curb on the inside there, which will just unsettle the car on the exit. So you just have to take a moment. So he knows full well whatever time he sets here, he's going to have a bit of improvement. Late braking into this one. For quali, you'd usually use 3rd gear around there, but in the race, probably 2nd. Again, this corner all about exit, take the pace. Flat out through a quick left-right. Getting to a point where your tyres are pretty worn in the race, you will need to lift slightly through there. It's very hard wearing and too risk of puncture. Tyres are pretty worn. As we head for the line on the way, 141.1 from Spreader gets us underway. Immediately other times going on the board, 43.1 from his teammates. Whale is on his way to the line, 140.4 goes fastest. Obviously some people will be using their Q1 tyres here, others will be going straight onto a fresh set. So Atkins 42.1 puts us into P3 for the moment. Got a Haas, is it Robbo? No, so it must be 0. Oh, he's into the pits. Sneaky. Who's this? Frozen. Line 42.0 puts him in P4 for the moment. Jala on the way down the straight right. Indeed. Comes up the DRS. First line 42.2. Nice start from Jala. Puts him into P6. Always sort of. I've said this before with Pajala, but when I first joined PRF1, he was. I don't want to sound rude or anything, but to be honest, he was nowhere near Q3 sort of standard, but he's a regular Q3 runner now, which is great to see. So, yeah, fatal, but you know what, mate? If you were to pick tracks through the season where you'd start at the back, where you'd sort of say, look, if I've got to start for, say, 3 races from the back, Baku would probably be one of them. You either want to start right at the front or right at the back, in my opinion. I hate being in the mid-pack here. Absolutely hates it. And last time I started at the front here, Well didn't kill me. I accused Well of killing me, but it wasn't him. He showed me video evidence afterwards. That was after about a day of me being in a bad mood with him as well. So, Jay. On a lap. I don't think there's too many more on a lap at the moment. Nice run out there on 8 laps. Alpine gets out the way. I think it's Alpine. So over the line it comes. 217 miles an hour he reached down the straight then. That is some straight line speed. And P3 at the moment for Dre, so he's clearly gone with low wings. Now then as we come through Castle. The track is absolutely amazing. It may not, so far on the races I've done here, it's not been the best track for the online racing. A bit difficult in all the leagues involved in really, but it's still, in my opinion, one in the top 3 greatest tracks, without a doubt. I'll put it second after Spa in my opinion. So PRS then, Big D. If I remember rightly, he was in P2 on a 40.7. If I remember rightly, he had a disappointing follow last week. And, I'm looking to put that right, because he's usually somewhere at the top. Red Bull got out of the way. Was it Dre, was it? Nope, that wasn't Dre. Anyway, let's move on down. So that must have been Dark Mark doing that. He's on his 8th lap. Cammy. Oh, Cammy has hit the wall. And that's before the left-right. That's coming out of the final corner somewhere. That's a really strange place, to be quite honest. Cammy hits the wall and will take no further part in qualifying. Here's our premature celebrator, Ryan. That's a Ryan. Manage here. So not as fast this time through, 41.6 this time. It's as I said, may well be using the Q1 tyres. It's not a bad idea to keep a couple of sets of softs, to be quite honest with you, back here in Baku. We're heading into the line with not a proper time. In fact, he's back into the pits again. And, not on a proper lap. Done an out lap actually. But, so well, let's go with Gumbo. Currently starting P11, so he's just completed his out lap. Not very nice, Mr. Whale. Trying to get the sausage curd and lost it. He did indeed, Mark. Unlike him, it's make it interesting seeing him try and come through the field, I guess. So, gotta be careful around here. One of the biggest things in the races I've seen recently here, or since this game came out, I've probably done 7 or 8 races now around here on 22, either as comms or racing, and one of the biggest things around here is people not being patient enough, if I'm honest. It's one of the biggest reasons. Okay, it is a track where people lose it themselves. Some people are just gonna crash and pull safety cars. You accept that, but when it's caused, or it's caused by people being impatient into turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn anything, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a gigantic straight DRS. 2 straights with DRS. You really don't need to be throwing them up the inside or around the outside around here. Some people like to drive with higher wings. They may not be able to just rely on a straight with DRS, I suppose, to get moves done, but still their responsibility to do it safely, though. As Goomba then manages 41.4 and goes into P6. Just as somebody else jumps up ahead, I'm not sure who that was. I think it was an Alpha Tauri, so I guess that must have been frozen. Yeah, it was. I went up into P4. Zero's back on an out lap, and I think Robbo's just started a hot lap, so let's have a watch of this. Soon find out the end of sector 1 is just here a little bit, just here. 3 temps down at the moment, but definitely on a hot lap. So really, his current time's a 2:05, so clearly not a proper lap on the board, which is what he's going to want to do. As Big D retires from the session. Wells also retired from the session. To agree that both their times are going to be good enough, I believe, for getting through Q2 without too much difficulty. Dark Mark can feel pretty safe as well, and actually from P4 down, it's still a bit iffy. Just a minute to go, aren't we? So Robbo across the line goes, oh, just misses out, P11. And we won't have time to pull down the laps. It looks like we're going to lose that Haas from Q2. Zero hasn't got time on the board, so let's see if we can find someone else. Either how they're doing. Shrek nicely improving. Almost a second up. He's heading into the 140s by the looks of things. Goes 140.8, puts in P4, and I think through into Q3. Ryan, oh no, he's on an out lap. Okay, Dre also on an out lap. Robbo we've seen. He's on the way up to the number of sets of 2. And it's 10 seconds down, and he's not got enough time to get over the line, so we're going to lose Dark Lord as well. Gala. So let's go to 0. Just heads down. A bit straight now. Is it good enough? It's not. It's not good enough. It's already not good enough. So we're going to lose 0 in Q2, which is a massive shock. Massive, massive shock. Just see, not pleasantly pleased with himself either. It's Jala, who's at 3 temps up through sector 1. Man in trouble, I believe, is just up ahead of us. No, he's not. Yes, he is, sorry. That is Dre. Is he improving? He is indeed. And so is Ryan, so I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Pajala's got to aim for. I think it may well be for Gumba on a 41 forward. Ryan coming down the straight. It's on medium tyres, right? It's on medium tyres. 41.0 puts him in P5. I'm just going to get through on him, I guess. But Dre into P9, so it is indeed put Gumba in trouble, and into P7 with a super lap is Pajala, 1,000th of a second faster than Spreader. Well done, Pajala. Put Spreader in his place. Which is apparently P8 for now, anyway. So unlucky to, well, particularly to Gumba there, who gets knocked out right at the death by Pajala. But that took 3 drivers in a row. So Ryan, Dre, and Pajala all had to improve 3 drivers in a row to knock Gumba out, who thought, I'm sure, that he was safe in P8. But we also lose Robbo, Dark Lord, Zero, and Kamarov, which are 2 huge, gigantic surprises. Usually both of those are front somewhere. But that's Formula 1 for you. That's what can happen. Next to no instance, really. There you have it. As we can see, Ryan has used his set of mediums available to him. He's the only one to have done so. So, you know, he's definitely got pace. Ryan. As I said, my prediction is that pole position will be in the 39s. So I can't imagine for a second it's going to stay in the 40s. If it does, I need to get back out on track instead of doing comms. Who's going to have first? I can hear an engine sparking up. Where are they? There they are. Is that McLaren? Nope, it's Alfa Romeo. Big D. Big D is coming out on track first. Evening, Glads. Yes, it did, mate. It's at 9 PM. Oh, yeah, no, it's live then. But yeah, it went down before, and then I must have found a gap or something, but it went back up for a little bit. So, yes, hello, anyway, Mucker, nice to see you on here. Checking out how PRF1's doing. Right now, PRF1's doing exceptionally well. It's it started the race yet, so give it time. It is indeed Baku. So PRF1 shines. Certainly capable of it. Certainly good enough racers in the league to shine around here. So, Big D just coming down towards the start-finish line. Start the first flying lap. Forward of Q3. Wide for turn 1 there, but it's a little thing. There's every chance, actually, that there's every chance that everyone might use a used set of softs here on the first run. I think potentially, apart from Rax Orion, who used his mediums in Q2, so essentially he could be the only one that might have 2 sets of softs to use. Yeah. Well, they've all got 2 sets of softs to use, but if they want to keep one back for the race, which I would strongly suggest doing, effectively they're going to get the one. So I wonder if anybody with the 2 sets of mediums available to them, I wonder if anybody might give a 2-stop a chance tonight. Big D backs out of that, so clatters the wall. I think it did any damage to him, but it probably did ruin his time. So let's put a spreader down, he takes over. As he land down, it's quick. It's 140.2. That's a pretty good marker, to be fair. That just makes me think we're even more likely to see a 139 for pole. 141.3 from Atkins. Dre. Most unpredictable driver on the grid, without a doubt. You take pole 1 week and then 41.4. You can take pole 1 week and then go out Q1 the next. Just don't know, and that's without crashing. Just don't know what's going to happen. Right, so the ogre on his way down straight. What was that? That was Ryan. It's going to P2 on a 41.3. Shrek across the line 42.2, Pajala 41.5, Frozen headed for the line as well. Dark Mark and Big D, not well, Big D's pitted, hasn't he? But Dark Mark, I believe, didn't come out. He's just going to do the 1 run. And Frozen 42.3, gets in P8. So at the moment, advantage has to spread. Whale went into P2 on a 140.2, just 13 thousandths off the spreader. So, he's going to play. So I'm sure he's only doing the run, so he'll do it sort of while everybody else is. Oh, see that, sorry. He's going to do it while everybody else is. Oh, I didn't mean to. My apologies, I keep accidentally pressing buttons. Stop, put the controller down. Yeah, he's going to do his run. That's when everybody else is sort of doing their little adjustments before their final runs. Shaping up at the moment, looking like it's a 2-way shootout for pole position between Spreader and Whale. But I've potentially maybe lost a couple of drivers early on that would have been in that fight. So we would have had, in my opinion, probably a 4-way shootout if Zero and Kamarov were still in. But we saw Ryan as well in Q1, wasn't it? Put in a 40.4, was it, I think? He's got the time to trouble that as well. There's always the chance that there's another driver out there that's hiding their hand, shall we say, in terms of the real pace. I'll pop up as a surprise to everyone else at the end. Still looking pretty smart and smooth from start mark. Laps for the final runs. So it all looks pretty good from Mark, I think, here. I think this is going to be a reasonable lap. 140.4, so goes P3 for a driver into the 140s in this session, so I'm sure there's going to be more, but have it, I believe Atkins then crosses the line to start a hot lap. On a hot lap. Energy going down, DRS open. Looking pretty good so far, I have to say. I didn't see a split time there actually, but so that's looking pretty good at the moment. So, Atkins manage. Let's see them. As much tow as he could there off of the record, I think. So, Atkins into the 140s, 140.8, puts in P4 as it stands. Let's see if we can find anyone else. Is Dre actually on the lap? He is. Looks like stuff in set to 1. Oh, he's round as he enters into the castle section of the track. He is round and out. Is that affecting other people's laps here? I think it is. I think that really would have affected overall, though. Castle quite right, so maybe it did. Exactly sure he's on a lap and he's not at the moment, guys, so Rosen's absolutely flying towards the line, so it looks like he's on a lap. Yeah, 141.014, that's good enough for P5 at the moment. There's a McLaren from line, that is his out lap, master spread. Right, so we know we've got Whale and master spread on hot lap, so let's go to Whale. Three and a half tenths up, 3 sets of 1. That's already good enough for a 139. Oh, evening, Woodsy. Thanks for joining, mate. Well, I didn't think we'd see a low 39 mark. I thought we'd definitely see a 39. But yeah, no, I was thinking more mid to high. Let's see how Val's doing. Up towards, yeah, a little kiss on the barrier, but I'm not affecting him too much. He's nearly 6 tenths up, which would take him to a 39.6. Switch to spreader. So 39.779 from Whale, very nice indeed. Spreader is improving, but not to that amount. It's going to be tight, but I don't think. No, 39.962 puts in P2. What else? Big D goes into P3 on a 40.2. Frozen's into the pits. Ryan heads through the line. 40.2 puts in P3, just ahead of 200ths ahead of Big D. Jala over the line and into P8. Brilliant qualifying from him once again. And that is it. So Frozen just needs to be pushed into the garage, and that will be the end of qualifying. But it is pole position for reserve tonight, Mr. Whale. And Spreader P2. Ryan also reserved tonight, also for the first time in PRF1 and P3. So not quite pole as he thought. But never mind, third place though, still look very, very good, Ryan. So well done to you. And Big D P4, Dark Martin MP5 with just doing just the one run in Q3. So good qualifying there. Atkins 6, Frozen 7, Pajala 8, Dre in 9, Shrek in 10. So that is the end of qualifying. Just have a quick look at instance, just those few there, nothing major. Dark Mark just using that one set. So we know, I think I'm 90% sure that means Dark Mark's got 2 sets of softs for the race. Which I would suggest having, if I'm honest, for Baku. It's good to have a couple of sets in the locker. So, could be deliberate. Could be planning a 2-stop, of course. If you 2-stop around here, it's likely to be 2 sets of mediums that you use. Okay, so... Ads just as well as going to the line. Oh, sorry, Mark. I run these streets as well. That should keep really quiet until turn 1. Yeah, whatever. Great lap. Well, don't say that to him, Mark. Goodness me. He's lucky. He's just lucky. He got a strong gust of wind up the straight that took him to pole. Being told 9:36 we will be going, guys. So grab yourselves a cuppa like I'm going to. A cup of coffee in my case. And we'll be back for the main race then. The main event, which I'm looking forward to. Let's hope that it's a good one. Let's say I'm just going to take a quick break then, guys. Grab myself a coffee and I'll be back. Right then guys, that's back with you, and so are the drivers as we get going on the formation lap. Have a look-see then. So just pulled up the tyres there, have a quick gander. So the top 8 starting on medium tyres, Dre and P9 starting on hards, then you've got Shrek on softs, and a few hards at the back, so Fatal Defiance, Aaron and Operator starting on the hard tyres. I guess the mediums really is the obvious choice, because it keeps your options open. You've got 2 sets of mediums now, so it just keeps your options open. We're going to 2-stop, 1-stop. The Weaver from the mediums. Those 2-stop I would not use as soft, medium, hard. Definitely soft, medium, medium. So, just have a quick scroll through the drivers, make sure everybody's with us, got no ghosts going on. Okay, looks like we are. It's 19 driver grid. Watch out for Shrek flying off the line here. No chance of that, but the vast majority, there's only Dre that's on hards ahead of him. Oh, Cameron and Fatal Defiance got disqualified. Very close to the end of the lap in a way, so there's no real issue. Look at the top guys. Big D missing his grid slot. Whale hits his, Spreader hits his, as does Ryan. Everyone else does. Shrek misses his and Doddy Kaka misses his. It's actually a pain for Shrek. He's on the soft tyre. As part of the great thing about starting on softs is the start. All lights on, out they go, and away we go. Spreader flies off the line as he always does. Up ahead of Whale, and so Spreader leads. Whale P2. Ryan remains P3. Very safe at the moment. And that was Frozen ahead of Dartmark. Into P5. I think at the moment everybody's safe. It's a bit tight here. These 3 behind them. A bit tired warming. So everybody through so far. Ooh. It's a little bit close there, but don't think there's any contact anywhere. See anything in a way. Fatal has hit the wall at turn 3. Robbo. Something's happened to Robbo as well. I'm not too entirely sure what's happened to him. But, in a way is everybody else. So, I've got to be honest, guys, in terms of the races I've done or seen here recently, that was some start, actually. This is the furthest any of the races have got without massive disaster, although Atkins is flying down the order. Ash is really facing the wrong way. Oh goodness me, that's on that left-hander. Nightmare spin. So he's caught the wall, clearly got damage as well, so he'll be into the pits. Let's get further up. Anybody got any runs on anyone? Doesn't look like it. Might be someone back here. Goomba and Pajala. Often this season actually find themselves close to each other on track, aren't they? Goomba and Pajala. So, Fatal Defiance unfortunately is out. He's crashed with the quick left-right. And it's full track yellows, but I can't see a safety car, so I think we're on virtual. Shame to lose Fatal Defiance so early on. This is, of course, but shame to lose anyone early on, but a couple of pit stops occur under the VSC, just saving those guys a bit of time. Back. Oh, and on the restart, Dodi Kaka is out. It's in the castle as well. Operators had to drive incredibly slowly to get past him, but we have lost. And if that don't bring a safety car out, I'll be... Well, it doesn't look like it's going to, which is shocking me. I'm not going to lie. Stuck in the middle of the castle section. I don't know how that can't bring out a safety car. Quite frankly, it hasn't. And we return to the leaders who are coming down the pit straight once more. So Whale in P2 then chasing after Spreader. Just like if you're lining up. Oh, what's happening? Oh, he's into the pits. Ryan then into the pits. That's for a wing change. It's just a tire. Yeah, it's just a tire change. Going to hards. Sure why he's done that, but okay. So, close one here. Going on. Oh, it's Shrek. I was going to say, Shrek very close to the car ahead, but he's missed his braking by looks of it for turn 3 actually, that is, and he's headed slightly into the escape road, but away he goes once more. So this is lap 3, so DRS activated. Oh, goodness me, going side by side through Castle is not recommended. Got away with it there, but definitely not recommended for anyone to try that. Do not try that at home, guys. Group here of Rapid Pajala, Sergeant Kamarov, Dre, Marin. Definitely somebody hit the wall then. I don't know who it was, but somebody hit the wall because you heard it. With a crunch. There we go then. Oh, Goomba heads into the pits, so I can only assume that it was him. So Kamarov gets up into P8 ahead of Pajala. And he'll be off after Zero now, who looks like he might be making a move. And Dark Lord. And Whale has just gotten ahead of Spreader for P1. I'm off these guys, but probably stuck like this now until the main straight, but let's have a look then. He's top 3. Starting to spread gap now to P4. He's Dark Mark 2.7 behind. He's got Frozen pretty close to the back of him, just about within a second of him, but then over a 6-second gap to P6. Currently Dark Lord, the other McLaren, he's got 0 all over the back of him. In fact, I think we'll push that up to turn 1. Yeah, let's just move down to 0. On to. Oh well. I'm gonna be honest. I think that is extremely accommodating from Dark Lord. I mean, maybe a little part of him thinking to God, I've got 2 of the fastest guys on the track behind me, attacking me. I might. Oh dear. Dark Lord's at the back of Cammy. Of course, coming to the barrier. I think he has lost an end plate, hasn't he? Oh, maybe not actually. I think Cammy might have got away with it, but Dark Lord has. Definitely. Yeah, the right end plate is. It looks like it's missing one moment and then there the next. As we've got full track yellows. I don't know why, but we have got full track yellows, and that is a safety car. There it is. Ryan pits again. I'm not sure what's happened to Ryan's race. I've got a sneaky feeling that right the first time he pitted, he couldn't repair his wing. Which I can't imagine he'd have been pitting if he didn't have wing damage when he did. So I can only assume that the safety car is going to bunch everybody back up together in a way. Nobody is down a lap, so everybody will bunch back up. Spreader is going to use this opportunity to make a pit stop, as is Big D, Dark Mark, Frozen, 0. It's hard to know if they're doing the right thing here strategy-wise. To be quite honest, you may as well throw a dart. Not a tyre, for Christ's sake, don't throw a dart at a tyre, but stick some strategies on the dartboard, throw a dart in and see what one you come up with around here. Technically, I would say Spreader and Co have done the right thing by switching to hards, but because they can get to the end of the race, but we all know the likelihood of another safety car in this race is extremely high. So it's hard to know really if they've done the right thing. I guess, I mean, I'm a firm believer really that you react to what the situation is at the time, so in Formula 1, so no good guessing, no good assuming there'll be another safety car. Yeah, I think, to be fair, I wouldn't for a second say that Wells done the wrong thing staying out. I don't think for a second he would have expected everybody to come in, but across the line this time. We won't be going again, but maybe 20 laps to go. The safety car will definitely be out another lap, and it will almost certainly be out another lap after that. So I believe that to get to the end, the Hards are going to have to do 18 race laps, which they'll certainly do. It will feel a tad rough, and then it'll lie, but we've already been doing sort of 11 laps on mediums, 15 on hards. So of course you can push him out a few more laps, but Andrew Max thought that, didn't he, before his tyre blew up and he kicked it. it may be fatal, but you know, these things happen. I'm sure it's been on purpose. Hey, Revs, by the way. Great. Let's see. So then, where are we up to? So, unfortunately, well, is it going to come in? Maybe a bit late. Ryan's just coming towards the back of the safety car path, towards the back of the path, but I think it's probably too late for the safety car to come in this lap, so looks like lap 8 will be on the safety car as well. It's definitely too late now, so lap 8 indeed will be on the safety car. So I would guess that once we get going again, well on the medium side, it's going to be looking probably at another 5 laps. With the safety car laps, you won't have worn tyres as much under those as the race laps, so yeah, I would imagine he'd be looking at another 5 laps before moving to pit. Dre obviously a bit longer, he's on the hard tyres, started on. Spreader will be going to the end of the race if no more safety cars. Let's say that is a huge ask around Baku for no more safety cars from this point of the race, so see if it works. It's a shame we've got to do the extra lap. It's quite a long lap, so still on the safety cars, it's well over 2 minutes, but it is what it is. Funny thing there is, I don't know why the safety car came out. I think we lost operator. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. I don't know when we lost operator. My apologies, operator. I mean, we had Cat spun in or hit a wall in the castle section, and it did bring us out the safety car for that. A car literally sat in the castle section. Oh, we won't bring a safety car out for that. This one, if you go back and watch it, probably brought out for a bit of debris or something. But, anyway, we're getting ready to get going again. There's the confirmation from race control. Safety car in this lap. So we will resume racing lap 9. That will mean 18 laps remaining. When we will go. There he goes. He's gone. And Dre didn't react to that too well. Well, he's never going to be able to get alongside. Not quite. Not quite. Hold on to P2. There is some other changes going on further down. Frozen gets ahead of Big D. Zero did get ahead of Cameron, but Cameron's coming back at him. I think Cameron's retaken that place. He has. Jumbo there behind in the Ferrari on the soft tyres for the week. Well, again, Spreader gets past Dre. It's going to be hard for Dre to fight that really on the harder, more worn tyres. Didn't fight that one, so that's his teammate. He's allowed his teammate through. He's also stopped and he's going to, well, potentially going to the end of this race. Lots of close battling here in the midfield at the moment. Let's see. Battling two. This one we're watching at the moment is 0. On the back of Big D. So two of the drivers and Sergeant Conrad's ahead of them. Put somebody at a wall there. I don't know if you heard the thud. It's definitely a thud. Might see someone coming into the pits. Probably give us a little clue. Oh, Alpha Romeo round. That's Big D and 0. Oh, 0's lost his wheel. 0's out. Oh, no. Nobody's fault, I'm afraid. So I think Big D just had a spin. He's had a little moment. He spun off the curb. Unfortunately, it's made 0 spin as well into the barrier. There he goes. Hello, Wallace Senior. Papa. So, let's put out a safety car. It's a bit annoying. Need to bring one out for that, to be quite honest. So, never mind. Second safety car then. So, that's some good racing early doors. Got strategies going on. Personally, I don't think Well can risk staying out on this one. I think he's got a pit, and he is going to, well, you would think he's going to drop down a bit. Oh, that was Dre, wasn't it? It was indeed Dre. He smacked the wall. He did a safety car, and he's lost his wing. He may have been pitting in a way, but obviously it's going to take about an extra 5 seconds to repair a front wing, then just a standard stop. Repair but replace, obviously. I think he would have been coming in. He's on 9 laps. He's within the range of pitting to mediums to be able to get to the end now. So again, it is a bit long for the mediums to go, but just bear in mind that the likelihood of another safety car before the end of the race would remain very high. The drivers will be aware of that. They know the score. It's just the nature of the track. Some would argue if you don't have at least 3 safety cars around Baku, then you ain't tried hard enough. So Whale then did pit, and he exits in P7, which isn't all that bad. He's on fresh hard tyres that will easily take him to the end of the race, having basically pitted at the correct time. It's just, well, it's 1 lap earlier than you would do normally, and considering we're on the safety car, that 1 lap doesn't really make any difference. So I don't think anybody else is coming in. If these guys, I don't actually know if the safety car can come in this lap or whether it's got to go around another one time. Would find out if these guys put their foot down a little bit and called it up. It's gone through that, what's effectively the fun corner, really. No, I don't think it would come in now in a way, but so I'm not 100% sure it could. I think it might have had to do another lap in a way. Actually, I've said if these guys get a foot down, I don't expect them to wear their tyres out catching a safety car, just so we don't have to do another lap. But Doesn't mean everybody is caught up. I don't know if everybody's going to head into the pits or not. Doesn't look like it. Everybody's staying out. Oh, Gumba did. Gumba did. So he was one. He was in P14. So in he comes. He was on the hard tyres. He needs a new wing. And on goes soft tyres. Looked like they took soft tyres off because they're definitely red rimmed, but he was definitely on hards. Just another tiny little glitch in the game. It's onto softs then for Gumba. And potential, if you've got 2 sets of fresh softs, you could do a one-stop soft to soft from here. The softs are, without doubt, they are a much better tire than the others around here, but the fact is they only last 50% race, they last about 6 laps. They're not very durable at all. Well, in fact, yeah, I on the 7th lap of using softs, mine blew up, so it's going back a little bit now. That's the first race I did around here on this game. So then, how many safety? Yeah, just the 2. Yeah, so far, Papa, but it's hard to explain really. It's not been, the racing's been really good. Like I mean, that safety car has just been brought out. That was a genuine mistake. Someone's just clipped a curb on turn 1. It spun him round. The car behind him, I think, maybe panicked a little bit and ended up in the wall. So it's not because of silly moves, you know. What fortunately we were seeing, weren't we? I say we, I was on track on Wednesday. I didn't see anything apart from the position I was in was going gradually higher and higher every time I did a lap. Somebody in the pits, well, they lost their wing. Somebody else must have lost their wing, gone up another place. Two drivers swapping places there. Cam's pitted and Frozen has. On the lap that the safety car is coming in. My apologies for watching the cars driving into the pits, guys. There we go. And better leads from Dark Mark. Good battle to the end. That's certainly showing good pace. As Whale already begins trying to make his way through the field. He's got to be a bit careful. Frozen's pits up 5 seconds for crossing the white line on pit exit. So, yeah, no, well, he's just got to be a bit careful. He's on fresh hards, and as much as he wants to get through the field and back to fighting at the front for a podium and potentially race win, it only takes, well, one slightly over-eager corner and it's the back of the car in front loses his wing and that's race over for him. So he gets past Atkins there. Atkins had a bit of a struggle coming out of the, hitting on the power out of the previous corner. So Whale up into P7. And will now chase after Ryan. Who's Ryan? It's either Ryan or Ryan. I'm going to say it's Ryan, but Ryan, if that's wrong, let me know. As Shrek is having a look at Pajala. This is the 2 Mercedes. I hope Pajala won't put up too much fight here. Shrek is... yeah, he is. I think, yeah, I'm sure he's reserving in that Mercedes tonight. I don't think he's full time yet. But he's certainly heading towards a full-time seat. I might be wrong on that though, and apologies if I am. But he's on 8 lap old mediums at the moment, so probably is slightly better, and we've lost Big D. Big D is out at turn 1. Somewhere out. Oh no, he's retired in the pits, Big D. His car's come back out on track and retired in the pits. Why is he retired in the pits? He might have had some rear wing damage or something, which would be, to be fair, would be an absolute nightmare. Oh, Shrek! Missed his braking. And look at that, one mistake. Drops him from P4 right on the back of Dark Lord, fighting for P3, all the way down to P12. One mistake. Completely missed his braking. And there we go. There's Whale. It's onto the back of Pajala, but Pajala himself close to the back of Ryan at the moment. So Ryan must have got ahead then of Pajala at some point. Comes Whale, he's on board. PRS enabled, we get yellow flags waving apparently somewhere. Frozen, I believe. And Whale tries the outside against Pajala, but Pajala defends that very well. Into turn 2, and Pajala has closed the door and said, "Not this time, mate." But maybe down to turn 3 will be a different story as Whale. Turning like he's not there well, I'm afraid. So don't look like there was any harm done there, to be fair. I mean, yes, it drops Pajala a little bit position-wise, but I think they've gotten away with it in terms of damage. So, okay. There's yellow flag set to 2. That's on the postcard. That's for... Oh, that's for Pajala. Oh. As Kamarov retires in the pits. So these guys retiring, giving away points. I mean, remember, PRF1 top 15 drivers score points in this league, so it's Kamarov and Big D giving away points tonight, potentially. Atkins looks like he's had an incident as well, and I think that's one too many for the stewards. And the stewards have said safety car, so that's going to be our 3rd safety car. Oh, Robbo gets a 5-second penalty, ignoring yellow flags. Into the pits is going to be basically everyone. Don't want to see any soft tyres on here. If people go to softs, they're going to struggle. Needs to be mediums from here. Looks like the wing changes going on. Yeah, Dark Lord, Atkins, both gone to mediums, doing the right thing. Looks like everybody's done the right thing. Nobody's trying to be a hero to get softs to the end from here. Don't think it would end very well. Oh, and Dark Lords has made a mistake. That's on pit. Oh, and Atkins does it as well. Sorry, that's quite funny. Oh, yeah. Did you guys do any practice pit stops or anything? It's a nightmare, I must admit. You come out of the pits here, you're basically on top of turn 2 when you exit the pits, and it's you've just got absolutely no temperature, no grip whatsoever in your tyres, no matter what compound it is. frozen just about avoids the wall. Yeah, it's not a great pit exit. I mean, you've got a gigantic long straight, but we'll put the pit exit just round turn 1 on top of turn 2, why not? You know, I do wonder if these people actually think these things through sometimes. quite literally just move the pit forward 10-20 meters, something like that, and have to put exit on the straight as well. But no, flick it round the corner on top of turn 2. So what's happening now? Whale is back into the lead. Aaron is in P2 on medium tyres that should see the distance quite reasonably okay. I mean, they're not going to be at risk of blowing up or anything, but they will feel a bit of wear at the end, I think. Spreader's in P3 though, and I've got to say his favourite for this. He's fresh medium tyres. He's on the perfect tyre in P3. I need to attack the guys ahead, so what would you guys rather be? Would you prefer to be the one defending and have the position at this point of the race, or would you prefer to be the one on the fresh tyres attacking? Would I prefer to be the one attacking at this point? If it was 5 laps later, I'd say the other way round. It's go. So just leading. I think we've lost Frozen now. Frozen's retired. Appears to have crashed actually under safety car. Just waiting for Atkins now to reach the back of the pack. He's not that far off. He's a couple of corners behind the pack, so he's called up here, Atkins. There's the back of the safety car, look, just heading into Castle. So that should mean that the safety car is in the end of this lap. We'll get racing again, lap 18. 9 laps remaining. Should pop up any time now. There we go, race control, safety car in this lap. So I'm really, that plays into Spreader's hands. He wants as many laps as possible really to get the job done. So Aaron and well, still have good pace about them. It's not as if their tyres are dropping off at the moment. They're still in good nick, so no reason that it should be easy here for Spreader. But I think he's caught Aaron off. I don't think Aaron quite reacted to that. I think Aaron's gonna didn't manage to get his wheels alongside, so didn't silly, but he's got a much better run out of turn 1. We'll go up the inside into turn 2, so into P2 already for Spreader. Sure, well would have been hoping he might get held up a bit more than that. It's not to be. Aaron, I think, is gonna have an almighty job. He's gonna have people all over the back of him, but I think he does all right. But does indeed get ahead of Robbo and up into P6. Just sort of see gaps beginning to appear in the field. And, like Aaron, Dark and Ryan are just beginning to get away from the little group behind them of Gumba, Robbo, Shrek, Dark Lord. So, oh, Robbo's dropped to the back. He's had a spin. Oh, and it's a double retirement. Shrek and Atkins. That would definitely be a safety car. Be careful. I mean, you assume that they had some sort of contact, but they may not have done. Could have been that one lost it directly ahead of the other, and the other sort of had a panic. So in comes Dre. Well, we're now in soft tyre range, so I would assume that these three will all pick the soft tyres. Oh, Robbo retires in the pits. I think we can all agree that Baku is an absolute nightmare on this game this year. To be honest about it, it just is, isn't it? Dre actually went to 5-lap mediums. Surprised at that. He's a driver that usually likes to attack, and honestly, it is a little bit. The safety car is not going to come in this lap, but they've got to catch up, you see, so they are taking a bit out of these softs. So, I have to admit, I got a sneaky feeling that Dre may pit again the end of this lap and put softs on. He may have been, you know, I'm not sure. I don't know who's going to do that. It could be a bit difficult for the softs to get to the end for Pagala. I'm not. It's hard to know because we use different setups, we drive different styles and all that sort of thing. So it is a bit difficult to know. Dark Lord's in. And you need a new front wing, so pretty really to go to the soft tyres as well. See a Red Bull appear there, but he's not going to get past the McLaren. So of waiting there for these guys to catch up. So you do need to catch up. It's not leave it too long. To be fair, regardless of circumstance, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for him to not exactly rush onto the back of the safety car. He's don't want to take too much out of the softs, and you've got to think about your own race, I suppose, and for him, the safety car doing another lap may make a difference between the softs lasting or not. It's I don't know. It's potential. Might make a difference. Yeah, okay guys. I mean, personally, I absolutely love the track, mate. It's my favourite track. But there's no doubt that this year it's definitely causing a lot more problems than it did last. It's never been great, mind, for racing, for online racing, but it does seem to be causing a lot more trouble this year. And I assume that's because of the changes to the cars. They're bigger, they're heavier. Seems a bit more difficult, yeah, mate, my favourite track, without a doubt. Absolutely love everything about this track. Superb. 3 races in Baku this week, and I'm on to 15 safety cars already. Oh, brilliant. Well, this is number 3 tonight, Papa, so we're still doing better. And you think we won't get any more. Oh, God, I am actually touching wood as I say that, by the way. But, as they cross the line, the lap counter will go on to lap 22 or 26, and 5 laps remaining. So unless an incident happens very quickly, it would be unlikely we'd see another safety car. But this is what I mean, it's just annoying really, because all the drivers, or you know, everybody that's got the time to has a bit of a practice, they work out their strategies, work out what tyres they can, you know, make their decisions. You know, if I qualify in this area, I'm going to go for hard tyres. If I qualify in this area, I'll go for the mediums. I'm going to one stop medium to hard or hard to medium. You know, now potentially there could be 2 stops strategies thrown into the mix as well. And then, you know, you get in this case 3 safety cars, but in our case, Papa, in the previous races we've had this week, the 5 safety cars. It just, you know, the whole strategy's out the window, all the practice is out the window. It's just a sprint basically. May as well just done a 5-lapper. So just what it is to say, it's the nature of the beast. Oh yes, you do comms on Sunday, of course you do, mate, yeah. Oh well, you have 20 safety cars then. Away goes Whale. Where are we at? It's okay. Start mark. 3. Looking at the gaps between the drivers, I don't think anybody's got any sort of run on the driver ahead of them at the minute. So I think we're where we should be really. Spreader on medium tyres, which are 5 laps younger than Wells Hards. And he's got 5 laps to get move done. Oh, we've got a retirement. That's Ryan, that's our new guy. I think with him. So whatever's happened there with these 2 has happened at turn 3. Yeah, Gumba's lost his wings, so that definitely looks like it's an incident. But I've actually seen any instance of it. I missed them all. But having a little kiss really earlier on between 2 drivers. I pretty much missed all the incidents, but there we go. And Start Lord gets past Aaron. Aaron had a kiss on the wall on around the slight left hand kink. Well, I think these guys, if these 8 can take it to the end, I think they can all be pretty pleased with themselves, to be quite honest with you. So, those Spreader on the back of Well then. And I watch this is ultimately for the win, so hard is. Well, still has a little bit more energy than Spreader. Aaron is into the pits, and obviously Gumba will be as well, so Aaron will be able to come out, press set of softs, maybe go for a fastest lap. We might be able to have a little fastest lap battle actually, Aaron and Gumba. So, sector 1. Oh, that's Aaron's come out of the pits and missed it. It's another one of those. He's missed turn 2, but he's back around the right way and going again. He's not the first to do it tonight. I'd like to think he might be the last though, actually, tonight. But certainly won't be the last to do it at Baku. Quite a common thing on Issue's game. go. That's the 10. So I think this is the final lap where there won't be any DRS. So ultimately, you would think Spreader would just save his energy at this point and not too much. There's the confirmation from race control. DRS is enabled. Spreader just moving over there just to have a little look, almost as if it, I think basically saying to well, look, I'm here, I've got DRS now, as well as 5 lap younger tyres and better tyres than you've got. So I would love to fight and keep this win, but ultimately he's reserving tonight and he's done a grand job. P1 or P2 doesn't really matter for him, he's done a great job either way. So I've actually got a battle behind us as well for P3. Oh, and that's Pajala, I think. At the moment, he's back going again now, the yellow face disappeared. Particularly want to move off this at the moment. As I say, there's definitely a battle going on for P3 as well. Dark Lord, right on the back of Dark Mark. Dark Lord on fresh softs as well. Well, actually, not that fresh. Not around here, but comes to DRS then. And look at this, look at the overspeed now. And that move's done before they hit the braking zone. So through goes Spreader, always a little bit wide in turn 1. Spreader definitely had a little moment with the ball. It just might give well a chance. No, he's going to run out of tarmac before turn 3. Oh, Aaron, no. Aaron. He's facing the wrong way. There will not be a safety car. It's too late for a safety car, so thank goodness. It's actually, how have we ended up with just 7 drivers? I don't feel like it's been one of those races. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel to me like it's been a race that deserves that. But just around then. Well, 2 dark guys. Dark Mark against the Dark Lord. Surely Mark should bow to his lord. Shit, it's this is the chance really. This is the big one. So brave Dark Lord. Oh, he lifted, going through the left right. He's still, I think he's looking to me like he should still have this. Everything open, PRS open, ERS open. Has to go to the outside. Oh, but he's completely missed turn 1. He's completely missed his braking in his quest for a podium. And he's crashed. I'm so hoping to be able to see him again, but... Oh, Dark Lord. Dark Lord. What have you done, man? Oh, he so wanted a podium. Oh, man. What a shame. He's Dre sets fastest lap for the race, but that might not stick yet. Still have a chance here, someone to beat that. Just another driver's out on softs as well, so. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for Dark Lord right now, I really do. But it looks like it's going to be yet another victory this season for Master Spread. As for driver of the day, I ain't got a slight. I literally have not got a clue to give driver of the day to. I don't really feel like awarding one. It's. So, Spreader wins in Baku. Whale takes P2. Dark Mark comes down straight for P3 in the final podium spot. Getting a regular podium boy at the moment. Dre in the other Red Bull, so a great evening for Red Bull. So set for a great evening for McLaren, wasn't it? But a little race to the line, in a way, from the Red Bull and Merc. I think that gap's a bit too much to make up before the line. Plus, Jala's completely out of energy. So, Dre will cross for P4, and Pajala's got a penalty in a way, actually. So, P5 for Pajala. I don't think Gumba nicked it. I think he's P6. No, he's not. It's P5. He's nicked P5 off of Pajala. Gumba in the Ferrari, P6. The game's given driver of the day to one of the retired cars in Aaron. Well done, Aaron. Game give you driver of the day, mate. Spreader coming out to celebrate. It's yet another win this season. He keeps doing it. That's himself. He's not like the fastest guy in a sense of single lap pace and all that sort of thing. But he gets it together in races. Usually, almost always gets the strategy spot on. He finds himself in the right places at the right times, and that's usually because he's doing something right. So, in a way, there's the confirmation. So, Spreader 1, Whale 2, Dark Mark 3, Dre in 4 with fastest lap. Gumba then did take P5, nicking it off of Pajala, who had the penalty. Everybody else out. Did not finish. Tart Lord, I'm absolutely. I feel so sorry for him. I don't know if we place. I don't think we do, so I don't think these guys will pick up points, but I might be wrong. Right, let me just do the quick rundown on instants. There's not that many, look. That's all the instants. There's hardly any for a 50% raise, so... Well, it seems strange, doesn't it? But, there we go. Spreader, Whale, and Dark Mark. You'll be getting your invites, so please get yourselves in. Whale. Let's invite in Dark Mark. Right, let's get these boys in. Right, you all there? Who are we missing? Just at the moment. There he is. It was very nearly Dark Lord, yeah, until he... Oh, I just heard myself. That was weird. Cool. Okay, guys, you all got yourselves included in the audio. Do you mean there's no option? Oh. I don't know. Guys, anybody watching, can you hear the podium boys? Hello? No, Papa Wallace has just told me no. So, well, if there ain't an option, there's not a lot we can do, guys. Well, there you go. All right, Gunnar says no as well. So, and that person does as well. Mano Ray, that must be that guy that was in the race. Um, all right, then, guys. Well, there's not a lot we can do to do the podium interview, but all right. Well, I'll just finish the stream up then, and oh, you're right. Yeah, I will. Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. All right then. It's not my fault. Blame Twitch. It's not my fault. Um, all right. Now, they're only going to hear what I'm saying here, guys. You realise that? So it's just going to sound weird. Oh, I just heard myself again. Woo. Um, right. Anyway, guys, everybody that's watched, thank you ever so much for watching live. Papa, you're awesome. Thanks for joining and having a look, buddy. Enjoy your comms around Baku on Sunday. I'm sure you will. Um, okay, so yeah, thanks to everybody that's watched live. Thanks to everybody that watches the stream back. I really enjoy it. I really appreciate it, and so does the league. So thank you very much, guys. I'll be back myself on Sunday at 6 p.m. So please come join me for that, and I'll see you then. Other than that, we'll be back next week at 8:30 once more, as we get late in the season now, and Speder looks to close in on his World Championship. There you go. All right, good night, guys. God bless.